Damn.
Well guys, here we are with another day of rain. Every trip, it wouldn't be a trip without rain.
No, I think every trip has been raining.
Yeah, I mean we've had maybe like one time that we came down here and didn't ride in the rain. So we're getting out a little later than usual. It was raining really bad earlier. It's not too bad now. We're gonna go try and make a run for across Royal Blue to like an area where there's a couple restaurants and stuff, and we'll eat some lunch, and then we're gonna try and go up Trail 9 as long as it's not like pouring or really bad, but I'm sure that's what we'll end up doing. And then maybe just explore around Royal Blue and see what we can find. So we didn't really talk about Tiki in the last video, but she's not doing well. You want to tell the peeps?
No, so another reason why we're going to the restaurant area is they have a car wash. It's a really bad flaw in the YXZ is the radiator will get clam full of poo because it's behind the tires. So I'm having overheating issues yesterday. She only got to like 240, but that's low for Tiki. So that happened. Then throughout the day yesterday, my power steering's got worse and worse, and now I don't have any power steering.
Let me just chime in the beginning, and we started off the trip, and she was running a little hit or miss in the beginning there.
Tiki's not been happy. It's its second shard of the trip.
Yep.
That was kind of random. So then it was good for a day or two.
Yep.
And then back into the overheating, and then where he was just talking about.
Then power steering issues, and supposedly the motor's not sounding
yeah, she's loud.
I
mean, on our ride back last night, you know, we were running 40, 50 mile an hour trails, so I'm sure she was screaming with the old gear reduction.
Yeah, so, I mean, the whole thing, you can just kind of feel it falling apart throughout the day. There's just more squeaks and rattles. I'm pretty sure my brakes are gone. It's not doing good on this trip.
And when I pulled up next to him on our way back, we missed a turn. I doubled back, and I pulled up next to him, and it sounded extra spicy. We'll just put it to you that way.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what's going on.
So yeah, we checked the oil, I think the other day, and it was good when it first started having the mishap. So I mean, the oil looks good. He checked the air box to see if there's any oil or anything in there from rollovers.
Yeah, because it has been rolled over, and I've had that issue before where oil would get down into the air box, but none really came out. I think there's a little bit in there. You can kind of rub your finger on the bottom of the drain, and it smells like oil, which is normal for being upside down. But,
yeah, so I don't know. I mean, we checked the easy things that we usually would check, and doesn't look promising. So she's just feeling extra loose this trip. You know, the motor, everything.
Yeah, it's really weird.
The steering is going out, like you said.
Yeah, I've just rolled 3,000 miles on this trip too. Got a little over 3,000 miles on it.
Hard miles.
Hard miles.
So, needless to say,
Portals
isn't coming with on this trip either. You know, it's just we're at a loss of steering components to keep that thing with us. So, I'm gonna hold off on that for now. But Tiki might be getting towed behind the X3 on the way home from the custom splice tow rope.
I mean, it's due for something because I haven't had one issue with this rig besides one axle and a front diff.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I've ever broke on this car. And 3,000 miles. Our kind of miles.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's really impressive. So, to say the least. And the bighorns have been doing really well in the rocky terrain. Haven't had any punctures at all. And I mean, they've gone everywhere that the stickies have gone. So pretty cool to see that. I mean, obviously they had upsides in the ice and mud and stuff back home, so it's cool to see them do just as good, you know, on this trip as the Roxxzillas. I'm sure there's some spots where the Roxxzilla, in my opinion, that the Roxxzillas would shine, but we really didn't see it on this trip. But that's just my take.
Big horns.
Horns.
They're good tires.
Want to give them a startup of the old girl? You guys can hear it firsthand.
I don't know. I don't even know if it'll start.
She might just be melted down right now.
Yeah. They're staying in. The temps are staying in check. Yes.
Keep in mind, she's never sounded good, but. Yeah, it sounds pretty normal right now. Dude, I'm telling you, when it was hot or something yesterday, it sounded loud yesterday. I don't know, maybe I was just delirious, but...
Maybe your ears are ringing from the sounds of the...
Yeah, that's something I did want to bring up. You know, I never rode this thing fast, or at like a long period of time, but I'm right there with you guys talking about like the clutch noises. It's really loud. But I'm gonna look into like the relocate for the clutch case intake or whatever that is, and that should take care of the issue from what I've seen, or at least help it significantly. It's not like unbearable, but it is really loud and pretty annoying. But I mean, if that's my only complaint so far, works for me. You know, machine's been doing really well. This is a true test to the axles and things like that. We haven't. I mean, the whole rig's a mystery.
Did we talk about the diff already?
Yeah. I think we mentioned it a little bit. Yeah, we did in the outro of the last video. But I'll mention it here again in case you guys missed the last one. Billy noticed a couple times where it happened to me and Ethan, the guy with the 19 RC, where like we would be in a tight bind or like a front end slam or something, and it would like lose one tire's drive, I guess you'd call it, or you'd think it'd be a broke axle, but
yeah, in diff lock.
In diff lock, yeah. So
you guys will see it in the video. The last video.
Yeah, the last video. There's probably a spot or two. I haven't witnessed it. Obviously, I'm in the machine, so I can't see that. And everything still functions as normal after it happens. So it must be something to do with the clutching inside of the diff. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. That I may sound stupid saying that, but that's like, I don't know how the diffs work, but with the different modes and things like that, there's got to be some kind of clutching in there. I don't know. I really don't know. So hopefully it's some sort of safety. If that's the case, it may have saved me an axle time or two this trip, which is cool. But overall, super impressed. You know, it still locks the diff even after that happening, so I don't think it's broke or anything. And, you know, four-wheel drive still acts and reacts as normal. But anyways, the rain has lightened up, so we're gonna hit the trails. We'll get back to you guys. Well, we made it.
I'm moist.
It looks like a nice sunny day, because it is right now. But it was raining pretty good on our way over here. We just ate some Popeyes. Tried to dry off a little bit, but still soaked, even through my rain pants. But Billy's gonna run across. There's like a ATV wash off the radiator of the YXZ. And then I think we're gonna head to Trail 9, which we dropped down. And it's got some pretty cool ledges and stuff on it. Yeah, somebody told us in the comment section, big rocks to drive over. So, but we went down it, it looks pretty cool. So we're gonna go back up it, and we'll see you there. Guys, Tiki is not sounding okay.
What are we gonna do, Billy?
I don't know, winch off, get the winch off, and put that back. You don't have to start it.
Oh, you guys missed it. Billy got stuck in some ruts.
I know your clutch is different, but she sure seems
And she does not sound.
power.
She does not. It sounds like a Kubota tractor. Oh my god. The whole motor is out of the water, so if you...
Well, I want to get it just so I can look at it.
Yeah.
Very much to look at.
You should be able to drive right like around me onto flat land. because it's not
I
ruts
wish
or
it wasn't
nothing.
just a poop hole the whole way. I see it's just ruts.
Yeah, you could pull up in front of me, so like into the woods up there, where it's like dry. Like up where that tree's like rooted out to the left. You know, like it looks like you could pull into the woods a little.
Yeah, okay. That's where I'm gonna head. Hopefully it makes it.
Uh-oh.
The temps were
We're good, or?
they were mint. Yeah, I never seen over 150.
Yeah, he just washed this, I think. Yeah, we told you after lunch. He just washed the radiator to keep her cool. Oh my god. Oh, it's done.
It's a rod bearing for sure.
Ah, shit.
We all knew Tiki was on her last leg, but
She been just Tiki from a rod bearing from 1,000 miles or what?
I think this is a completely separate issue. This probably was one too many times of running 240.
I never did that. So you only got to like 240.
It's not warranted. We can tell the truth.
Oh no, Vicky. Damn it.
Just give her a good talking to, man. Maybe
Good thing you're going somewhere next week.
Say less.
what, home?
Well, I guess we should pull me out to dry and we can investigate. Maybe it made a hole in the block. That'd be cool. Or
I
it's
mean,
about to.
I don't see any oil rings, so she hasn't windowed yet, I don't think.
They
Yikes.
just do it though in this puddle. Maybe some got wet and it's just missing.
And yeah,
And it's sounding horrendous.
I mean, I literally said it though as you were washing it.
Zip tied coil pack rotors.
Yeah, another thing that was weird too is this thing had a really bad hanging idle this whole ride. Like it would just hang at like 4K. You know, like the throttle pedal was sticking.
4K?
Yeah,
That's ripping.
yeah. Yeah, I'd shift and be like, oh yeah.
Jesus. Oh, that's rough. You want me to tow you out?
Chuckles. I'm in danger.
We're in a really good spot to be
Yeah.
locked up. Hopefully it doesn't lock up. Hopefully she just knocks her way back home, but
This will be like Cletus and Cooper.
yeah.
Can-am at the front of the tow rope.
No.
Insert other brand with roosted guy here.
Don't do
I
that.
mean, it's rutted enough. You could probably just ride on the back of mine. Just let Tiki take the wheel.
We're pretty far from the house too.
Yeah, I mean, we're not close.
Again.
Yeah, at least it's all roads somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Whenever we get out of this trail.
Yeah, we're pretty deep into the loop of this stuff.
Didn't make it to Trail 9.
No.
Big rocks.
Big rocks
Gonna
crawl over.
Sound limiter out that thing.
Still can.
Yeah, I mean, we could really finish her off. Alright, so want me to hook up and drag you out, or you want to drive it out?
I might as well drag it out to dry land and contemplate life.
Alright guys, you heard it here first.
to the rescue. Thing's sick. Absorbs all the little shock. Looks like she might be needed for quite some time here.
Hopefully not, though.
But probably will be. It'll be sick. On the plus side of things. I wonder what the Earl's gonna look like. Scary. Oh, this is scary. Oh, that's really scary.
So water got in somehow.
Oh no.
Where the water coming now?
Through the hole in the block.
So we checked the oil, checked the air box, checked the intake.
None of it looks good.
Yeah, well, no, I mean the oils looks really bad.
Yeah, there's stuff in it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it looks like that. Mud. The intake and everything looks fine. Everything looks fine except the oil, which is not a good sign.
Yeah,
So,
which could be a head gasket,
yeah, and
which then in turn not very lubricating my rods, which then started knocking.
so now they're like,
Don't come.
yeah, don't come knocking. So we let it cool off and dry out, whatever you want to call it, for 20 minutes, half hour. Gonna fire it up, see if maybe something was wet causing it to sound like that. Really doubt it, because there's shit in the oil, so I mean,
Spicy.
overall not a good sign. But we're gonna give it one bump, see how it sounds, and then if it sounds bad, we're probably just gonna try and tow it back dead, so that way it doesn't window the block or something. So here goes nothing.
I'm in danger.
Gone. It's not running on all three either.
Wow.
No check engine light. Computer says it's fine.
It's interesting because it was fine. Drive down, bog deep. Didn't even get on the gas at all. Fell in some ruts, high centered. The whole cab was filling up with water, so I bailed and just let it idle, which is still sounding fine until we tried to pull it out.
I mean, your fine is different than other people's fine.
Yeah, well, it was just normal Tiki.
Yeah, but it hasn't
And
been
then it
normal
started-
Tiki since we left.
It's called Tiki, not Naki.
It was like marbly at the gas station though. Like a little bit.
Day one, it sharded a few times.
Yeah, I mean
Day
it's just,
two, it seemed like it cleaned itself out.
Yeah,
End
it was
of day
great.
3, we're like, what's that noise?
and it's overheated once, and we're all in the midst of that.
Day
So
4,
I'm sure that didn't help
Oh,
the
no.
cause. Day 4, seems like it's the end. The end of Tiki. Well, for now.
Tiki
For
2.0
now. Yeah.
coming soon.
I'm depressed.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't good. So we got a little ways left on this trail that's like this. And try and drag it out dead weight. Hopefully I don't completely coat Billy. No guarantees.
He's in danger.
And then it gets to like a green trail, which shouldn't be too bad. And then it's like a gravel road, but still probably like an hour away. So it'll be a fun ride back. Probably gonna set up a little time lapse, and you guys will see some of it.
Didn't get to hit the trails we wanted today.
No, I don't think we filmed anything, so you guys can thank Tiki for this lame video.
Sorry.
We didn't get to send nothing, but at least it happened on the last day of the trip, not the first day.
Yeah.
Can't
Looks
break
like
it,
I
it's
get
already
this-
broke.
Looks like I get the sticker.
You ain't out yet either.
No, but I'm still the least amount of carnage, winches, and brakes.
Yeah, you are.
So
As of
even
now.
well, it don't matter because I'm dragging him. So I mean, I still won this one, the way I see it. I don't know.
Yeah, you get it.
Hallelujah.
Don't make me go get Monster C with freaking
Why so now?
bolts and bungee cords and steering to drag you guys out.
Why so then I gotta drag 2 YXZs out?
Oh no,
Just kidding.
not really.
All right, well, I'm gonna set up a GoPro and we're gonna get going on this.
going to the Mexican restaurant and get drunk tonight if y'all want to come by there.
That's a good like 40-minute drive in a truck from our cabin.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I looked it up earlier because we were gonna go there. We're going to some hibachi place to get sick. If you guys want to come there.
No. He said he was buying.
Hey Billy, keep an eye on this GoPro. Make sure it don't fall off. Back. Ticky's not doing good. I mean, it's still in the same state that you guys seen it last, minus maybe some brake pads.
Yeah, those are gone now.
But I will say, towing with the kinetic rope that far, like through the mountains and through the water holes and stuff, where like we'd be in different obstacles at the same time, was sick. Like it took all the.
It was awesome.
That thing's a game changer.
Yeah.
I'll never use
out of the woods.
anything ever again.
Yeah,
Ever.
for sure. I mean it, and we've done a lot of recoveries with tow ropes, towing broken junk back to the trailer,
Yeah.
and it's always just like violent jerking and stuff, riding the brakes to try and keep the strap like super tight so you can really just jar the whole machine and body and stuff. But so that thing was really cool. It came in handy. It's pretty unfortunate about Tiki, but I don't know.
Happens.
It'll happen.
Happens to the best of them.
Yeah.
Tiki is the best.
Motor,
Yeah, we don't know what the fate
big
is.
old turbocharger, supercharger,
Can-am?
big bore, NA,
KRX, dude.
Popo,
KRX,
boosted
Talon.
Honda.
Yeah, we've blown up 2 YXZs on this channel. Club limiter's not working out too good.
At least mine made it to 3,000 miles.
Yeah. It's been ticking since 3 miles, but you know, here she is.
Yeah, she finally let go, which I don't even think it had anything to do with the ticking. I think it blew a head gasket and then decided the oil wasn't going to be good anymore. And
It'd be cool to tear it down and like see.
I don't know if we want to see what's in there.
Yeah. It'd just be a mess probably.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be good.
But yeah, we made it. The Can-am wins the trip for the sticker. We made it out alive. I survived Tackett Creek. If you guys missed
Hey, I
the...
survived Tackett too. I've broken royal blue.
Yeah. Tackett took you though.
I'm just broke every time I drive it and throw it over.
I don't know, that pretty much wraps things up though. It was a fun trip. I had a good time. I'm really happy with the Can-am so far. Been some voodoo noises or things, not noises, I won't say that. Been some voodoo things going on with the diff as far as Billy says, like we already talked about. But I mean, it's been fine, so I'm sure it's some kind of safety or something. Monster Z needs steering components.
Steering stuff, for sure.
Need stuff sold.
Possibly. We don't know the fate of the portals, if they're here to stay or not. Nobody's decided.
Portals.
Josh seems very uncertain on what route he wants to go. Back to stock or...
Looks cool though.
I mean, it looks sick.
Looks dope. Portals.
Portals. We don't know Ticky's fate. We don't know much around here. We know the old Can-Am's staying though.
Things might be changing.
Yeah, who knows?
Might be getting boosted or blown.
Yeah, the budget might blow on Tiki or a new
Or it might
machine.
get blown. Oh, wait.
New machine, then Tiki. We don't know.
Both.
Both.
That's blowing the budget.
But I don't know. I think that pretty much wraps it up, guys. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you thought of the whole series. And yeah, see you guys on the next ones.